Binance playing games while Bitcoin stuck, Ethereum slipping, and altcoins are bleeding while gold and stocks rip to all-time new highs. We got whales trying to get you to sell your bag to them. What's going on? Why is crypto lagging behind the rest of the risk on world? Today, I'm going to break it all down. There are 5 key reasons Bitcoin and altcoins are failing to copy gold and stocks, including the role of whales and Binance, that what the games that they're playing right now. Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here, bringing you the hottest in Bitcoin and crypto action. If you like what you see, make sure you give us a like. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you come on over to X and follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin, crypto all day, every day with crypto maniacs. All right. So whales are out there trying to get you to sell your bag. I'm going to take you over to this X post to actually show you that. We highlighted on X. That's why you got to follow us on X. So we can see right in this X post that whales are trying to get you to sell your bag. Hang tight. We're going to take you through it. And also, we got Binance. What are they doing? They're playing games. They're basically selling Bitcoin to accumulate stable coins. They're soaking up stable coins like crazy. So that's the backdrop as we head into today's analysis. Strap in. We're going to have it all broken down for you. So right now, we got Bitcoin that's hovering right around 111,000. Let's pull up a chart. Let's do some chart work. Here's the infamous 2-hour chart where we like to do our chart work. I told you yesterday I didn't like that we actually came down below this time. I also said that there was a sell area right around 114,003. Didn't even quite make that, made it to 114. And now if anybody actually took that advice, you got a nice rundown. Okay, so as it stands right now, where is Bitcoin actually going to? Well, we're going to get back to that don't close below chart. But right now we're tracking to 109,500. And there's only one way that we can get the selling pressure off this coin right now is if we can get above 114. Actually, right now it's around 114,000 even. It's not even. I would even say 113,462. I'd like to see a recovery there to actually get the short-term selling pressure off this coin. But right now, as I showed you, the whales are trying to get you to sell your bag. You can see the X post that we have, and also we got Binance that is playing games right now. Whereas they're actually selling Bitcoin. So they're taking buying pressure out of the marketplace and actually putting it on the sideline. But this is just the calm before the storm. So we got Bitcoin hovering right around 111,000 right now. Failing to push through that 114.5 resistance, as we said yesterday. Meanwhile, we got the gold and the S&P are clocking new all-time highs. And that contrast has the market asking, is the bull market already over for Bitcoin and crypto? And I'd have to say no, but anyway, we're going to take you over to the gold chart right here. You can see right here, Bitcoin basically is tracking gold. Now remember, gold needed 10 years for its cup and handle for the breakout. Now Bitcoin is the same setup in real time. Yes, we could get a retrace. I'm going to go over those retracement points for you. We're going to show you the sweep on both sides of the marketplace and how deep we can go. You're just going to have to strap in. We're going through a little bit of a seismic shift here. A lot of people are playing games and they're taking advantage of retail. So we just, as we guide you through this, we're here for you to help you. Make sure you get into our pro group. We'll talk you down off the ledge, and we'll show you the points. And actually, we got some trades that are we're looking to short and go long. We have our plan all set, so you need to get in there. But anyway, so right now, if we look at Bitcoin, it's the same setup, but only in real time. The handle is done, and the ignition is close. The ignition occurs when we get through that major top of 124,000, right? So we got a lot of wood to chop before it happens, or it could happen quite quickly. Now, if the bloody Fed, now here we go again, if the smallest, biggest word in the English language is if. And I can't even say it now because YouTube will smack me for saying it. But, if my grandma wasn't my grandma, I wouldn't even be here, right? So as it stands right now, if the Fed would have cut rates 50 basis points, we wouldn't be in this position. But because, it's a political game that they're playing, we are in this position. And now we got to trade through the position. So right now, if we look at Fed rate cuts and liquidity, I'm going to show you the Fed rate cut that we have right here. If we look at September 2024, we had a 7% dump before Bitcoin took off. Right now we're at a 5%. So in reality, we could drop down to, like, I'm saying this coin could actually go down to 106,000, potentially even 104,000. Yes, I'm saying it could dip that low. So right now we got a 5% dump so far. We could go 7, 8% dump down. Now, when the Fed starts cutting rates, institutional capital doesn't flow straight into crypto. First, it piles into high liquidity assets like equities and gold. It's just what it does. Crypto sits at the end of that pipeline. It's not the first. It's at the end of the pipeline, meaning we only see inflows once broader risk appetite expands, where traders start looking for other alpha trades. And they say, oh, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't moved. Let's jump into Bitcoin. Happens all the time. So they say, the Fed just handed Bitcoin really a launch key, but it's going to take time. We could get a deeper dump. Yes, and we're here to guide you through it. Now we got those whales. You got whales that are trying to steal your coin. I just showed you that post right here. They're trying to steal it, and you got Binance playing games right now where they're playing where they're getting stable coin for Bitcoin. Like, they're playing games. They're playing games right now. So we just got to be able to work through it, and you need somebody to help guide you through it. We're here for you. We're definitely here for you. So right now, if you look at stablecoin reserves, they're draining from the exchanges. So stablecoin supply hit a record 308 billion, but more coins are leaving exchanges than entering. That tells us liquidity is parked on the sidelines. It's parked in private markets, bridges, or waiting for lower prices for entries. So you got a lot of money sitting on the sidelines right now instead of actively being deployed in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you're seeing it happen through Ethereum right now as Ethereum breaks the support at 4,000, dip back down, where we said that, look, 3,800 was a steal. Still believe that. Get into our private group and we'll talk you through it, and we'll actually show you where we're placing trades to get long Ethereum at. Okay, so we're seeing that Binance keeps dumping, repeatedly dumping tokens while receiving inflows of stablecoins. And this is what we're showing you right here. This drains the spot market liquidity, keeps a lid on rallies, and adds pressure on altcoins especially. And we're going to get into altcoins in a second, but you can see the altcoins themselves, they're ready for a breakout. But there's pressure building on altcoins right now. So every time stable coins pile into Binance wallets, it raises questions about whether they're fueling more sell-side activity rather than real accumulation. I think they're just reacting to what's happening in the marketplace itself. They're an exchange, so they got to balance things. They have to balance things. When people are selling, they're buying, and when people are buying, they're selling. So right now, retail is a little bit freaked out. That they're unloading bags. Like I told you, don't do it. The whales are trying to get you to sell all your bags. Don't sell all your bags. All right, of course, trade with your head. If you're over leveraged, that's a different story. It's a totally different story. But right now, leverage traders and risk management, data derivatives show that traders aren't accumulating spot Bitcoin. They're hedging or shorting right now. So the big players are trying to get you to sell your bag. Okay, this is going to create more chop, less sustained upside, and it explains why the rallies just keep stalling. Now, if we look right here, we said this before. There was a clean sweep on both sides of this marketplace. We had two scenarios that were going. We said that we could go down to like the 109 area and bounce, okay, upward, or we were in for a deeper retest down to, like I say, 104. Okay, this chart's got us going down to 102. If that happens, I know retail is going to puke. They're going to puke. And that's going to be the ultimate buy area probably of the last 4 months, 5 months. But listen, retail, you got to hang tight. Okay, hopefully you're not over leveraged in this thing. But we know Bitcoin just cleaned both sides. The sweeps are done on the upside right now. They're actually done on the lower term, short term, right around 110,000 right now. That 109, like here, we're going to go back to that don't close below chart. Right, where's my don't close below? Right here. Right here's my don't close below chart. We came down to 111,000. Even we said we could scoot down there. Main support right now is 109. Okay, that level has to hold in order for us to get back above. And now I'm going to say it has to get above like 114 even. It needs to get above 114 even to start to get people to feel comfortable again. And do I think it's going to happen? Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to chop. It's going to chop. There could be one last push, but really right now as it stands, Bitcoin's a little bit, it's cooling off a little bit. Fine, So we need to get a breakout to see new highs. We need to get above 115.7. That's for sure. Failure at the 109 means deeper flush. So one line separates really legends from exit liquidity right now, and it's the 109,000. So again, make sure that you get into our pro group, and we'll help you out. We're here for you guys. All right. So historical norms, really what happens. If we go really and we look at Bitcoin after rate cuts, okay, historically, it mirrors a 2024 rate cut, okay? A front-run rally after a Fed rate cut, followed by a pullback as liquidity failed to rotate into crypto. History shows that Bitcoin tends to lag, then leap, often gaining 12% in 30 days, 35% in 90 days after equities hit all-time new highs. So you got to be patient with this. All right, like we said the last time, we got a 7% dump. This time we got 5. We could get another 2-3% down. Yes, Bitcoin often lags, then leaps, gaining 12% in 30 days and 35% in 90 days after equities hit all-time new highs. That's what we're seeing, crew. That's what we're seeing. So don't get forced into selling your bags. Don't do it. Hang tight. Of course, you got to trade with your head not over it. If you're over leveraged, I can't help you. I can't help you with that. But if we look at, the bullish megaphone on Bitcoin is screaming pretty loud and clear. Where's my bullish megaphone? Where's my bullish megaphone? That's my Adam and Eve pattern. Where's my bullish megaphone? Come on. There it is. All right. Look. Every swing right now has expanded the range. Every leg grows a little bit sharper. This is a textbook bullish megaphone setup. Once it breaks, it goes vertical. Look where we have a pullback, a potential pullback down to here, 109, 108.5. Before we could actually get that smack upward, we're going to hit resistance, of course. 126 is not going straight through. But right now, look, 118 is the cap so far. Break of that actually rallies us up to the 124. And then, of course, we can get all-time new highs at 130 before a retrace. But let's just get through the quagmire first. Let's just get through the quagmire. So we're telling you, we'll tell you when the breakout's happening. And we don't want you to miss it because you're going to be chasing candles into 130,000. We're going to guide you through it. Right now, yes, it does not look great. Yes, but this is the best time to actually hunker down and make sure you got your plan in place and get in with a good mentoring group that will help guide you through it. All right, so don't look. What I'm basically saying right now is don't mistake delay for defeat. Crypto historically plays catch up after the traditional markets cool off. So Bitcoin's, playbook doesn't change. It's the same. Okay? Rounding bottom, Adam and Eve, cup and handle. Every cycle ended the same way, expansion. RSI 70 is the ignition switch. Once flipped, Bitcoin doesn't climb. It accelerates. It detonates. It explodes. So now let's go on over to Ethereum. And now we know Ethereum slipped below that 4,000. That's freaking some people out. But look, we had 66 days of chop, fake out, then a vertical pump right here. Okay, we're in the fake out phase right now. Okay, 45 days in June, 46 days in September. Same structure, same outcome. Detonation is going to occur. Ethereum is going to go to 6,000 to 8,000 first stop. Yes, right now is a great place to accumulate if you don't trade with your head not over it. Don't bet the rent money. Don't put the money you need for food. But we're thinking Ethereum. In our opinion, Ethereum it's a great place scoop to buy it right now. So Ethereum is bleeding, but if you take a closer look, this is the exact buy zone that we ripped from the last time. I'm going to show you this. I mean, look at this right here. Buy the dip. This is the exact time that, look what happened here. We were in the exact same zone before. Buy the dip zone, okay? We're in it. We're in it. I mean, 3,700, 3,600 would be a real gift. I mean, this is the area. This is the area. All right, so I'm going to take you over to where we showcase our trades. Like I said, total transparency. We got dingleberries across the board, but we're holding tight. We got our stops in, and we got a plan. So I suggest that if you want to, I mean, hey, come on into our free group. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, but if you want to trade with us, we suggest you open up an account on WeX. Now, I'm going to take you over to WeX right now, where we showcase all our trades. WeX, where we showcase all our trades, low fees, fast execution. All right, so look, dingleberries or red cherries all the way down. Now you say, what you guys are getting killed here. Yeah, right now we are taking it on the chin. We have our stops in. I mean, these losses aren't anywhere near any of the gains that we made. And I'll show you, I mean, like, I'll take you over the XRP, just show you, like, we were in the red a few times as well before we actually had major wins. That's one of them. I lost some of my other ones. I don't know what happened to my other trophies. So, I mean, here they are right here. Okay, so here we are in the past, and we will get there in the future. And like I said, every one of the losses that we're having right now is not even coming close to wiping out our gains. So, yes, we are traders. We actually show you the truth. We are completely transparent. All right. So, XRP, yeah, that XRP main support 262. Right now, it's trading right at 287. Like 57. It's got to get through 3 fellas for the XRP army. But all right, so let's move on over back to Ethereum. All right, and check out Ethereum right here. We're going to say Ethereum itself has, basically, and for a bullish retest right now, it had 3 brutal rejections with a deep retrace. This time we're getting a retrace, but it's not a brutal retrace. Okay, it flipped the script. It's turned resistance into support right now. A clean breakout. We got the bullish retest happening. Every time a retest comes, panic floods the market. But that's exactly when focus pays off. It pays off. I'm telling you, the whales are trying to get you to sell your bag. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All right, so Ethereum isn't stalling. It's coiling, and it's coiling for a liftoff. All right, before we wrap up, crew, I want to make sure that you're well aware of this free community I keep talking about. You come on over to the description, the link in the description of our YouTube videos. Right here, you click this link, you'll be taken over to our Telegram site where you can jump in. If you want to just follow us with our broker, one of our brokers of choice. You can click right here. WeX, you get $1,000 Ethereum position for free if you sign up there. Now, we also brokered with BTCC, where they're giving a $500 US dollar giveaway for all new accounts. So you join our Telegram via the link below. You get access to our team's live setups, logic behind them, the chance to follow every move step by step. This is where serious traders grow together. Now, to make even things smoother, we're using 2 exchanges out there, as I just said. WeX, you get 25% off trading fees and a $100 bonus, or you can get that 1,000 Ethereum position, $1,000 Ethereum position, when you sign up through our link. Fast, clean, built for serious traders, WeX, but BTCC, an established exchange, now running a $500 US dollar giveaway for new users. Easy to use, packed with features, and fully trusted by our team. So if you're ready to step into our world of high performance, yes, that includes taking trades on the chin and going through it. You got to be in the train before the train moves, and we're in. Okay, we're just waiting for the market to catch up with our opinion, but we do have our stops in, of course. So if you're ready, step into the world of high performance trading. Check the links out below. Join the Telegram group. Grab the bonuses, and let's take your trades to the next level. You can trade with us as a group. All right, so as I said yesterday, altcoins themselves, they fell victim to 53% of liquidations last week. So it was classic that smaller caps with thinner liquidity got washed out first. But whales are quietly scooping on weakness, and we've seen accumulation in names like Link and selective bids across DeFi tokens. So where retail gets trapped, pros position in the next phase. So if you look at this chart, you got 2018, 2021 consolidation, and then we had massive expansion. Same things happen in 2022 to 2025, consolidation, and the next leg is loading. The bullish crossover down here says it all. It's happening. Okay, we're not we're not on the edge. We're on the launch pad. Don't lose faith. You know, the finish line is really this close. I can take you over to this chart. Show you this chart. Look, the breakout is happening. Okay, we got a massive move upward. Once we take out this level, we're going up to like 7 trillion. It's there. Okay, the breakout has happened down here as well. We'll guide you through this. Like I said, we're here for you. All right, we'll give you all the scoops, all the inside on it. All right, so the closing take of this marketplace is Bitcoin is lagging gold and stocks. Yes, it is. Can't deny that. All right. We need to get over right now like 114,000 even, say, to shake off the weakness. If not, we're drifting down to the lower levels of that 109 buy area that we have. Okay. Yes, liquidity is stuck on the sidelines. We see what's happening with Binance. We see what's happening in the whales. They're trying to get you to sell the bag. So we got a lot of stuff that's happening. All right. So we got Binance dumping into markets that add another layer of sell pressure. But history tells us this phase usually sets up the real move higher. So stay sharp, stay patient. Make sure you come on over to X. Follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin, crypto all day, every day. So what do you got to do? Well, you got to seriously think about joining our free Telegram trading community. We'll help guide you. We're here for you. All right. And we got the inside scoop. We've been posting about, the whales trying to get you to sell your bags for a couple of days now. We've been tracking it. Next thing you got to do, well, you got to trade with your head, not over it. Okay, you got to do your own research, as I am not a financial advisor. I am just a trader that enjoys the game. And also, as a short-term trader, what do you have to do? You got to enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.